Hello, everybody. Welcome to Riseup Breathwork. I'm Sandy, and I'm here with Matt Thompson today. This show is a little bit different than usual because we got the news yesterday that one of our church members passed away, a dear friend, Jessica Brown. So I'm sorry to have to inform the congregation that this is the first time we've lost a member. I was surprised to get the call from Steve yesterday, but I wasn't surprised in a way because anybody that knows Jessica knows she's been suffering for a really long time. So her suffering and her pain is over. I'm so blessed to have met Jessica. Probably now 8 years ago, she found me because she needed help with her cancer, and we beat it. We beat her lung cancer. Sadly, it spread to her brain, and for the last, 3 or 4 years, she's just been fighting, and she was so strong, so strong. She's survived by her father, her 3 daughters, and her grandson, Mason. So I'm just asking that we all light a candle and pray for her safe crossing over. I'm not going to lie, I barely slept last night, just reflecting on how much she gave to me as a human, like courage and confidence. And, she really brought out the best in people. And no matter how much pain she was in, she was always smiling and she was always giving and she was always supporting. And again, like really encouraging me to continue to help people, make medicine with plants. And just the amount of love that she had for her grandson and her daughters was unmatched. So I found this poem that I'd like to read to you. It's called I Remember You. I can picture you like a photograph. I can see your smile. I can hear your laugh. No, I don't have to look back. I remember you. When I'm alone, you're all around. I tell you things. Yeah, I talk out loud. Ever since you left the ground, I remember you. You can ask the sun. You can ask the moon. Every day that goes by, I remember you. Even when I close my eyes like a dream, you come back to life. I can't escape your love or your light. I remember you. You can ask the sun. You can ask the moon. Yet every day that goes by, I'll remember you. And I know someday, only God knows when, I'll touch your face again. And I'll breathe again and life goes on. So until then, I'll remember you. So I just encourage us all to, reach out to each other and keep speaking her name and keep telling stories about how Jessica made you feel. And I know she loved coming to Soul Saturday. I know she would pop in on the chat. I really appreciate Steve's call yesterday to let me know how much coming, to our community events, like what it meant to her. And it really meant a lot to me that I was on that call list, and so we're going to do something. I'm not sure what. I'm hoping to set up a trust or something for her grandson. But if anybody has any ideas of how we can honor her life and, come together, maybe we can have a memorial and honor her. But today, our sound healing is dedicated to Jessica. I'm sorry I have no voice. I barely slept last night. But I just pray for her safe, and her peaceful crossing. And I know she's not in pain anymore. And I want to just thank Anna and Matt and all the other, DJs that saw her and held space for her. And like she held space for me. And, I told her so many of my sentiments and secrets. And I will miss her so much. So yeah, I know I'm not alone in that. And I know Steve is watching. And I know how much her family must be hurting right now. However, I do know that she's not suffering anymore, and I know she was. So rest in peace, Jessica. We love you. And that's all I have to say about that.
You want to do a moment of silence?
I love her so much. So anyway, it's Tuesday, March 4th, and we are up in Maine, and Matt has set up his singing bowls. I'm still coughing, and so I may end up leaving the room. But again, if anybody wants to reach out to me and has anything they'd like to pass on to her family or whatever, please do so. And yeah, today's sound healing is going to be dedicated to Jessica. Matt and I are going to stay in ceremony today. I'm going to shut my phone off this afternoon, and I'm just going to really hold space for this human who's left us. And yeah, so Matt, thank you for being here and supporting me and the community as always. And I'm going to get comfortable. Do you have anything you want to say?
No.
You good?
Yeah.
Hashtag we're all going to die, babe.
Yeah.
I know, I always say that, but it doesn't make it any easier.
Do that. Yeah, so just find a comfortable position. I'm just kind of playing with the camera for a minute. And just tuning into your breath and allowing that to maybe tune into your body. And just taking a moment to tune into the body and then just maybe go on a self-discovery for a moment of what is it that your body needs. What type of energy or healing. And whatever comes to you, just an invitation to focus on breathing, on the inhale, breathing that energy in from all around you. And just breathing that into your system. And then feeling it on the exhale. whatever energy maybe that you're breathing in, maybe an invite to breathe into the heart and then out through your system from the heart. just allowing for silence for a moment and to find some comfort and just letting it become quiet for a minute. And just focus on breathing the sound in for a moment and without defining. Maybe just inviting in a nice deep breath. Maybe a hold, maybe not. Nice good exhale whenever you're ready. Maybe repeat that 2 or 3 times, whatever feels correct for you. And adding in whatever. Maybe you feel like a breath hold on the next one, maybe not. And wherever you allow for the breath to take you to is, the breath is like a reminder of a doorway to exploring and maybe learning how to feel our own energy. And a reminder that you have like that simple choice of 3D or 5D. And really the answer to that is quite simple. A lot of people get complicated with explaining that. But if one were to simplify it, it might be just a pure definition of the 3D is when you're thinking, and the 5D is when you're coming from the heart. And it's just that simple. So whatever may be going on within your journey, your individual experiences this week, carving out maybe some playtime, maybe a little bit of laughter mixed in there. And just simply start finding ways to enjoy this ride and journey that we're on. Step out. When it comes to loss, one of my personal things to look at is virtue. And so whenever I've had loss, whether it be a human or an animal, I look at the virtue of who they were, and I find a piece of that I'm maybe missing or lacking, that the other person was not lacking, and it was a part of who they were. And so in my own personal way of honoring those who have gone home is to bring a part of their virtue of who they were, and to bring that into a part of my journey and make it a part of me in honor of them, and take that gift from them, which will just lead to becoming more fortunate. And Sandy, if there's any last words that you want to speak before we come to a conclusion today, or not, if you just want to stay quiet, it's fine. Just want to offer that.
I'm just going to stay off camera, but I'm glad that you mentioned animals, because we also lost Charlie this week. So anybody that knows, oh, Charlie, the best dog ever. We lost Charlie this week too, and I'm glad that you did mention, because those furry pals, they are part of the family, and I know how much he loved being up here at Camp CBGB. So my thoughts and my prayers are also with the Gibson family and the whole community of everybody that just loved to love on Charlie, because boy, was that dog just a love. So I
Yeah,
just
he
want to
was.
acknowledge that. So thank you for reminding me that poor Charlie is not suffering anymore, but he will be certainly missed. And we are going to dedicate the Memorial Day, Soul Saturday, to Charlie. We're going to spread his ashes up here, some of his ashes up here at the camp.
That's cool.
So yeah, so Charlie, Jessica, all our angels, we love you. We're going to keep your memory alive. And I love that about virtue and why we are all drawn to one another to balance each other out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And give and take, and I'm up, you're down. And so, yes, so thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Matt. And